The billionaire CEO kindly took in the penniless woman for 3 months, allowing her to live and eat at his home. However, when the woman was preparing to leave, he noticed a doll in her hands and assumed she had entered his study. Without asking any questions, he tried to snatch the item from her because that doll was the only thing his ex-girlfriend had left behind and had been his motivation for living all these years. When he returned to his study, he saw that his doll was still on the desk. After listening to the recording inside it, he realized he had wrongly accused the woman. He hurried out to stop her from leaving, but instead of apologizing, he complained that she shouldn't have touched his belongings. When the woman saw that the CEO wouldn't apologize to her, she grabbed the doll and prepared to leave. Unexpectedly, the CEO blocked her path. Having grown accustomed to the woman's presence after she had lived in his house for so many days, he sat down on her suitcase. The woman couldn't accept the CEO's way of trying to keep her there and insisted that he apologize to her. The CEO, too proud to back down, offered to let the woman live in his house rent-free for a month. The woman still demanded an apology. The CEO then tried a different approach, offering her double pay for work, but the woman firmly insisted that the CEO apologize to her. The woman even pulled out a recording doll identical to his ex-girlfriend's. Seeing this, the CEO had no choice but to swallow his pride and apologize to the woman. However, the woman seized the opportunity to present her own conditions. The CEO must take her in until she got accepted to college, and he must also tutor her in English. The CEO wasn't entirely agreeable to this arrangement. If the woman never got accepted to school and stayed at his house indefinitely, he proposed installing a tracking app on her phone so he could monitor her every move. After their argument, the two finally reached an agreement. In the days that followed, the woman began studying diligently, even learning English while cooking. However, her test results were consistently disappointing until the CEO, unable to watch her struggle any longer, gave her an English study guide. The woman's English gradually improved, and finally, through her persistent efforts, she got accepted to college. When the CEO learned of this, he treated the woman to a lavish meal. Having spent so much time with the CEO, the woman gradually developed feelings for him. She picked up both his doll and her own doll, telling the CEO that they were a pair. However, the CEO pushed her away. The woman sadly picked up the doll and heard the recording inside. Embarrassed, she returned the doll to the CEO. After the CEO calmed down, he began to wonder whether he had fallen for the woman himself.